Lumpur for Malaysia against Arsenal, the first of these pre-season matches, and a great chance to see some of the new youngsters coming through here at Arsenal. Most notably today, Carl Jenkinson, he'll be starting, and also looking forward to seeing a new Japanese superstar in Rio Miyachi as well. Let's look at the Malaysia side first of all, and the most significant name there on the team sheet is number 8, Syafiq Rahim, the captain. He scored in the last 2 internationals, and he'll be pivotal to their chances today.
He certainly will be. He's the main player in midfield. They've got a flat back four. They've got a holding midfield player in Rahim who gets on the ball and tries to play balls forward. And they've got a good positional rotation in the front areas. I think they could cause Arsenal problems if they get the ball forward.
So the home country then, with a decent crowd in here today, hoping to really impress their rivals. And Arsenal will be coming here the first match. Of course, fitness will be a key thing today, but Carl Jenkinson will play it right back. As I mentioned, Rio Miyachi will be playing out wide as well. And great to see Thomas Vermaelen back at the heart of the Arsenal defence, and Aaron Ramsey starting as well. Yeah,
good midfield. They've got Arsenal, Wilshere, Song and Ramsey. And Ramsey will be the furthest forward of them by the looks of it, with Miyachi out on this left-hand side and Theo Walcott out on the right. So plenty of pace in wide areas.
So the match is underway. Arsenal's first match on this pre-season tour. They've only been out in Malaysia for a few days, but been very well received. A lot of Malaysian people have been very much taking Arsenal to their hearts, many wearing the shirts today.
Big season for Kieran Gibbs, the left back, with Gael Clichy having gone to Man City. Kieran Gibbs has got the chance to make the left back position his own. So he's going to be given the chance in pre-season. Miyachi, very quick.
Been all Arsenal so far. Malaysia haven't really settled. Gibbs, good running by Jack Wilshere here. Oh, that must be a penalty. Jack Wilshere got caught there. It looked like a cast iron foul from here, and Arsenal have a penalty after 4 minutes.
Good run from Jack Wilshere. Play was switched out to this left-hand side. He made that darting run, and what he does really well, he just slows himself down, then changes pace again, and that's why the centre-half comes in. And a good penalty from Aaron Ramsey.
Yeah, struck it really well, Aaron Ramsey. Arsenal have the lead after 5 minutes here. Goalkeeper seemed to make his mind up for him, didn't he? And Ramsey finished with aplomb.
Yeah, good penalty. Goalkeeper dives out the way almost by going very early. Aaron Ramsey strikes it well, right down the middle.
Malaysia really haven't settled here. Perhaps a bit overawed at the moment as Arsenal come forwards again. Nice ball by Wilshere. Theo Walcott, is this a second goal? Oh, was he fouled? Ball's gone over the top. Bit of a late challenge coming in from Nordin, but Arsenal failed to go 2 up. Walcott felt that.
Miyachi won the ball back well there in midfield. Just set it up for Jack Wilshere, and he plays the ball wide for Theo Walcott. It's a good first touch. The goalkeeper comes out very quickly. Could easily have been another penalty. But Arsenal making plenty of chances at the moment. This one being one of the better ones.
Nice touch by Zainal, and he's fouled. But quite a good player actually when he's had possession in this first half.
Zainal, good first touch, as you quite rightly said, with the outside of his right boot. Jack Wilshere just getting back and making the challenge. Good job he did.
Free kick then. Captain Rahim will take it. He's gone for goal, has he? Or was that a cross that's turned into a shot? Either way, Szczesny for the first time called into action.
Yeah, it was a cross. Ended up being a shot, but Szczesny did well getting back, just tipping it over the bar. Moved his feet well, the goalkeeper. I've seen David Seaman be embarrassed in those sort of situations before.
Much better now for Malaysia. They're playing with a bit more zip. Well, that's not a good ball though. Play just over half an hour. Arsenal leading by a goal to 0. Here's Jack Wilshere, who made that first goal. Walcott tries to go around his man. There's a tackle coming in. That's not for a moment. I thought that was going into the corner of the net, and I think just for a moment Adel Zafwan had his heart in his mouth.
He's already committed the foul that gave the penalty away. Almost scored an own goal as well. I think it was a couple of yards wide in the end. But Theo Walcott trying to burst in between the two centre halves. There he goes. Just gets a foot on it, the number 7.
Jenkinson plays the ball in. Header coming in from Vermaelen, always going wide, but was allowed to have a free header.
Short corner. Jenkinson whipping the ball in. It's not Shamak, but it's Vermaelen with the header. Not a bad header, just wide of that far post, but he got space in the box.
Certainly Malaysia have grown in confidence as his half has wore on. This is Subramaniam. Ball's played in. Oh, just for a moment I thought the flag had stayed down there. It's an offside decision against Fakri Sarani.
Sarani was in, it wasn't offside.
Once again, trying to use his pace. Sarani trying to go around his man. But Vermaelen read it well.
Yeah, they just haven't got that ability once they get into the attacking areas in behind Arsenal. They haven't got that pace or that trickery to go past the last man. Vermaelen defending that very easily there.
Here's Ramsey. What a great ball that is. Walcott's in here. That's a nice, cool finish. Theo Walcott makes it Arsenal 2, Malaysia 0. Beautiful ball by Ramsey, and that was Arsenal at their best.
If you don't press Arsenal in midfield, you've got the ability to really hurt you with their passing, and that was a great pass from Aaron Ramsey. Inside the fullback, it was a good run from Theo Walcott, and he timed his finish perfectly. Goalkeeper is in no man's land. Arsenal 2-0 up.
Cracking goal, wasn't it?
Watch Ramsey here, gets himself on the half turn, bends the ball in behind the fullback, inch perfect.
So Arsenal made a series of second half changes. Jenkinson still on as we see him overlapping again. Rosicky plays the ball in. Nice touch by Vela. Must be 3. Just off target, Aaron Ramsey. Such a shame because it was a lovely setup by Vela.
Well, I'm not sure that Thomas Rosicky's pass was meant for Vela. It was meant for Ramsey to start with, but Vela plays it the other side of the centre half and he continues his run. Ramsey just gets underneath it.
Rosicky, here's Vela. He's gone round his man. Carlos Vela. Oh, what a cheeky finish that was. Vela-esque. And Arsenal now make it 3-0. Carlos Vela, who's looked lively, and Arsenal very much in the ascendancy.
Good pass from Thomas Rosicky, and this is a finish we've seen from Carlos Vela many times.
Arsenal searching for a fourth goal. Over comes the cross. Good punch by the keeper. Traore in quickly. Nasri with those luminous boots on. Nice skill, good balance, good body strength as well. Still Nasri. Arsenal, real chance. They're queuing up to score. This is Vela. It must be 4. Carlos Vela. Still Vela. And it's off the line. Somehow it remains 3-0.
Yeah, I don't think his touch was big enough. When the goalkeeper first goes to the ground, he needs a bigger touch so he can hit it with his left foot. Here it is, it's too short, then he has to take 2 or 3, the goalkeeper gets back, and that allows 2 players to get on the line.
Rosicky, good early ball again onto Frimpong, who switches the play. Now Van Persie. Still Van Persie, comes back inside. Van Persie again, that's a deep cross. Here's Vela. Good pull-back chance. Rosicky, though, didn't get over the shot.
Robin Van Persie at his best. Chopping and changing direction, then just lifts it to the far post. Vela might have tried to hit it, but lays it on for Rosicky.
Well, nearly at full time. Arsenal have had a good exercise here in the heat of Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia haven't been good enough to pose that much of a threat, though, and Arsenal have coasted through. Well, it's a late challenge on Vela. Play will continue. Andre Arshavin's got possession. Arshavin, that's good play, running at the defence. Plays the ball back. Rosicky's in there and scores. 4-0, and that rounds off a comprehensive win here for Arsenal. And Thomas Rosicky has made one and now scored one.
Well, he's passed it well, but he's also made runs into the box, Thomas Rosicky, and Arshavin hasn't been that involved since he's been on, but once he starts running at the defender, there was always going to be problems. Gets to the byline, tries to lift it with the outside of his right boot, takes a deflection, bravery from Thomas Rosicky. But this is the moment it was made. Good pace.
Yeah, very well taken. And Arsenal now 4 in front. Thomas Rosicky. We're deep into stoppage time now. All in all, though, it's been a very satisfactory is the performance from Arsenal. Everything's gone to plan, Stuart. Comfortable victory and a good workout.
It has been a good performance from Arsenal. Game's been played at a fairly slow tempo in the second half, but Arsenal had to do a bit of defending. They still worry about them trying to play offside once or twice in that first half against the poor Malaysian team.
As Malaysia never qualified for the World Cup, they'll be trying to take on Singapore in a few weeks. Maybe they can still find an opportunity to create one last chance. It's headed away by Giroud. Malaysia still have possession. Ball's played out wide. Over comes the cross. There might be a chance. Well, Shamsuddin was in there, the substitute. He couldn't really get any power on the shot, and it was an easy save for Manoni. And the referee blows the final whistle then here in Kuala Lumpur. It's been a comprehensive win for Arsenal and a very good workout, really. Malaysia, in all honesty, didn't create that many problems for them, but Arsenal running out smooth winners, 2 goals in each half. There was 2 vastly different sides in both halves as well. Aaron Ramsey scored a penalty very early on after good work by Jack Wilshere to force the penalty. It was 2-0 just before half-time when Theo Walcott raced onto an Aaron Ramsey pass. That was a lovely goal by Arsenal to make it 2-0. And then 2 goals in the second half. Carlos Vela on as a substitute, set up by Thomas Rosicky, also off the bench. And then Rosicky himself on target late to score after good work by Andre Arshavin. So Arsenal running out very comfortable 4-0 winners. They've got another match coming up at the weekend, but it's been the perfect start for them.
Well, perfect start in many ways, but still worried about 1 or 2 of the defensive aspects in that first half. But their passing, their creativity, the things that we know Arsenal are good at, they showed once again here. It was a good start for Arsenal.
Certainly was a good start, and big crowd really enjoyed